Hey kids, it's Mrs. Black. Hope everybody's doing well. I thought I'd send you a video of one of your favorite books. You know the one you guys love to read after snack time? Children, who do you see? Well, I thought I'd read it to you and post it so you can read along. Look for your picture when I read it. Children, who do you see? Children, who do you see? I see Caroline looking at me. Caroline, who do you see? I see Connor looking at me. Connor, who do you see? I see Grant looking at me. Grant, who do you see? I see Isabella looking at me. Isabella, who do you see? I see Caroline looking at me. Caroline, who do you see? I see Mary looking at me. Mary, who do you see? I see Vivian looking at me. Vivian, who do you see? I see Emerson looking at me. Emerson, who do you see? I see Hannah looking at me. Hannah, who do you see? I see Keegan looking at me. Keegan, who do you see? I see Isaac looking at me. Isaac, who do you see? I see Brooklyn looking at me. Brooklyn, who do you see? I see Ryder looking at me. Ryder, who do you see? I see Charlotte looking at me. Charlotte, who do you see? I see Ruby looking at me. Ruby, who do you see? I see Shanley looking at me. Shanley, who do you see? I see Durham looking at me. Durham, who do you see? I see Mrs. Black looking at me. Mrs. Black, who do you see? I see Caroline, Connor, Grant, Isabella, Caroline, Mary, Vivian, Emerson, Hannah, Keegan, Isaac, Brooklyn, Ryder, Charlotte, Ruby, Shanley, Durham, and Mrs. Black looking at me. That's who I see. The end.